Hello traders, how are you? Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. Today is Tuesday the 21st of May, guys, and as always we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, and then if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news. So stay tuned and let's get started. So I'm going to look firstly at the two trades that I took. All right, so the first one was this Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc, and we were looking to buy this pair. So this is the day chart. Why were we looking to buy it? Well, generally we were in this range from here to here. And then ever since we've hit the bottom of this range, we've just seen very, bullish candles. Okay, and the idea is just to follow this bullish momentum back up to the top of the range. All right, makes sense, right? So that's the idea. And even yesterday's candle, guys, still tells me that we've got, a little bit further to go. My target's this blue line, but maybe it could reach all the way up to this grey zone. We shall see. Now, if we look at the H1, because I'm going to do a tutorial on this in the VIP Trading Academy, because the way I traded it wasn't the best, to be quite honest and frank about it. Okay, so I'll do a tutorial today, guys, in the VIP Trading Academy. If you want access to the VIP Trading Academy, where I do all of my tutorials, then you can join for free right now. Check out the promo. Now, I had a H1 entry, okay, and this was it. Okay, I was in a H1 uptrend. We saw this retrace back to the moving average 20. We got a nice bullish candle, okay? And then I started buying here, okay? And then I put my stop here, okay? No, it was even tighter than that, guys. My stop was here and the target was back up to here. And I put a tight stop because my target was so close, and that was my error, right? As you can see, my stop got taken out, but I use a hedge. So once I saw this candle, I closed this hedge, and this time I put my hedge or new hedge in the correct position. I put it below this gray zone. I haven't moved this gray zone from yesterday, and I put my new hedge below here. So I got hit with a bit of the profit I'm in, but I'm still in this trade, guys, and the idea is still to take this higher. All right, so just a slightly mismanaged trade in this area here. All right, so we'll see how this plays out. I'm still in this trade, guys, still looking to take it back up to this blue line. And then also, guys, that was a H1 entry, but sometimes if you just look at the H4, look at the H4, you get, you potentially get this candle, is that bullish enough? Maybe not. But then when you get this wick, that is telling you that buyers are pushing it up from that level. And it's a nice H4 entry to potentially take higher. All right, guys, so that's Canadian Swiss franc. I'm still in that trade. The other trade that I took was Euro US dollar. And again, if we start with the day chart, we were looking to buy it, right? And why were we looking to buy it? Well, we was in an uptrend. Okay, clearly in an uptrend. We had a bit of a retrace. We had this is a bullish candle for me because the bottom of the wick is bigger than the top of the wick. Some would say this is a doji. I would say a bullish candle just because of this bottom wick. All right, and the idea was just to continue this buying momentum back up to the next psychological level of 0900. Again, if we drop to the H1, this was a H1 and H4 trade. So let's look at the H4. And basically, I traded it because of this candle here, right? We got a H4 break of our grey zone. It broke these potential, new lower highs. Okay, so if we was in any doubt about the trend, this candle gave us higher highs, right? So I started entering here. If you drop down to the H1, you can see the break on the H1 as well, right? So H1 also broke. So started entering here, put my stop below here. And as you can see, got stopped out or hedged, whatever you use, guys. All right. And, you know, not so interested in still buying this pair today. So I'll remain hedged, or if you're stopped out, unsuccessful trade on euro US dollar. If we look at the day chart, am I interested in buying this today? Not really. Look at that candle. Okay, so euro US dollar unsuccessful trade. And then we also had a couple of other trades we were looking at. So euro Swiss franc was one. If we start with the day chart, you know, we were clearly in this uptrend, right? Breaking these highs. Okay, and just look at the candles. Bullish, well, super bullish, super bullish. Yeah, these should have a B on their chest, right? But yesterday's candle, that is a doji for me. There's a bit of indecision there now, so not so interested. Okay, but bullish, bullish. Again, if we drop to the H4, right? I haven't moved these grey zones. These were the grey zones I put in yesterday morning, right? And, you know, we had a good entry. I mean, look at this H4 candle bounce off of this grey zone. You could have entered here, put your stop here, and you will still be in this trade. But obviously, guys, if I'm trading Canadian dollar Swiss franc, then I'm already trading Swiss franc weakness, and I was also in euro US dollar, so I was trading euro strength. So I couldn't get into this trade for those reasons. All right. If we look at if you look at the H4, you know, it's almost simple textbook to read. Okay. If you look at the H1, it was a bit trickier, right? You know, are we seeing a breakdown here? And the answer was no. It sort of built back up. So H1 was tricky price action. H4 was simple to read. Okay, and you would still be in this trade currently. So yeah, you know, and guys, always let us know if you took one of the trades. Yeah, we're interested to know. Leave a comment below the vid saying I took this trade or this trade. We'd like to know how you got on. And the final one from yesterday was euro Canadian dollar. And if we start with the day chart, you know, again, it's in an uptrend, clearly, right? And broke a really key resistance level. And now that resistance level has now become support. Okay. You know, again, you know, these are arguably dojis, right? They're quite even. This one probably a little bit more bullish, but generally speaking, it was, you know, a doji, but this one was more bullish. Okay. So we was trying to take price up off the back of this, but because we had, you know, candles that weren't exactly super bullish, we was waiting for a break of structure. And if we look on the H4 or even the H1, you can see it more clearly. There was this level through here. All right, and you know, price has been reacting here, and yesterday it just never broke. Yeah, we got this early push up, like literally early in the morning. But it never sustained. Yeah, it never broke that level and then comes shooting down. And this is still a trade idea if it breaks this level. Okay, but yesterday it never did, so no trade. All right, guys, so those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash the notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Dankeschön. Right, trades for Tuesday the 21st of May, guys. So before I get started, let me just mention a few things. First of all, if you haven't joined our trading community, then please do. Yeah, we've got traders, like-minded traders sharing knowledge, experiences, trades. So come join our free Discord channel. It's free. Come join it, create a username, verify yourself, we let you in. Secondly, guys, right now we've got a brilliant promotion. We are giving you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. In there, I give you all of my trade signals. I give you, you know, endless tutorials on things that I've learned over the years. And you get direct access to me should you need help with anything. All right, so check it out. The promo is in the video description. And also, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. All the information for all these things are in the video description. Also, guys, don't forget to join us for the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for me. We'll look at the live charts, might even find a trade. Right. Trades for today then, guys. So I'm going to start with Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, right? I'm going to start with the weekly chart as well, guys, because you can see that on the weekly chart, we are in an uptrend. Okay, that's clear. But we have a very bearish weekly candle, which would suggest we could just potentially make it back down to these last weekly lows here. Hence, this 0885 is my target, right? So I wanted to show you the weekly. And then if we look at the daily, yeah, price is clearly breaking down, okay? So price was up here, you know, we've bounced off this level a couple of times, and then bang, we have clearly broken down. All right, but I really wanted to see that weekly candle. Now we've retraced, and look at this wick that we saw yesterday. So that's a wick rejection, that's a selling wick, which suggests we could take price lower. Okay, so that's what we're looking to do. If we drop down to the H1, because it's all about this level, guys, right? If this level, I mean, if I drag it across, you can see, you know, it's quite an important level previously as well. Okay, so price has reacted here many times, support, resistance, support. Okay, so this is the H1. We just want to follow this H1 structure. So H1 structure has already broken down, right? And now we're here. Yeah, I just want to see a break of this level. Okay, as soon as we see a break here, we can start selling here, perhaps put our stop here, and then take price lower. All right, guys, so Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, we are looking to sell. And then the other trades, guys, are pretty much yesterday's trades, minus euro, US dollar. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, if we look at the day chart, you know, we're still looking to buy this. Yeah, like I said, we was in this range, right, from here to here to here to here, right? And we've still got bullish, bullish, bullish. You know, there's still a bit of room for this to move into, but not much. Okay, this is the only problem with this trade, guys, all right? And really, all I want to do is, I mean, H1 structure is a little scruffy. Yeah, that is a little scruffy in here. If you look at H4, yeah, it's not scruffy. So really, you need to ask yourself, if this is the target, you need to put your stop below here. You can roughly enter here. So if we get a retrace down into here, you know, you could start entering this trade because the risk to reward makes sense. All right, and that's how I'm going to approach Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I'm already in this trade, but if I wasn't, this is how I would approach this trade. Okay, so yeah, still looking to buy Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Also euro, Swiss franc. If we look at the day chart, I mean, it's the weekly chart, really, guys. Look at that weekly candle. You know, that is uber bullish, right? Breaking this level. And I'm just trying to take it up to the next piece of resistance. So as soon as I see the next wick, pretty much, that's where I want to take it to. So we've still got 30 pips to move into here. If we drop down to the H4, again, you know, we've had the move, right? And really, you know, we want to put our stop below this swing low. And our target was up there. So again, you can approach this trade the same. You know, if we get a bit of a retrace, bullish reaction, we can start taking it higher. If we look at the H1, where could that happen? I mean, arguably, this is a good buy trade now. Yeah, but I'm already in Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. If you just follow H1 structure, this is where we're at. H4 is in an uptrend. H1 is now in an uptrend. You could enter here, start buying euro, Swiss franc, put your stop here. Okay, that would be a good trade idea, right? But like I say, I'm in Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I don't want to double my risk on Swiss franc pairs. And also, guys, yeah, I'm just sort of reiterating the pairs from yesterday. If we look at the euro, Canadian dollar, again, yeah, we've had that break of this resistance. Okay, retest becomes support. Okay, can we push off this level? And the answer will be yes if we get a structure break. So if we look at, let's look at the H1. It's a little bit clearer. Yeah, but we just got this level where price keeps rejecting, right? So what I want to see is a break of this level. If that happens again, I'll be interested in euro Canadian dollar. If it shoots back down, not interested. All right, guys. So yeah, so really Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, and then we still like the trade ideas from yesterday. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the news now. So news for Tuesday, the 21st of May. Before we get started, guys, if I could ask everyone to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. And don't forget to join us for the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Right, overnight we've had some news, our Royal Bank of Australia meeting minutes. Okay, so that could have moved the Australian dollar, but that's been and gone. The first piece of news we're interested in is this: at 7 o'clock. These are all London GMT coming out of Germany. We got PPI, so this is like inflation for businesses. So that could move any euro pair. At 9 o'clock, we've also got the head of the ECB, Lagarde, speaking. So obviously when she speaks, she could move the euro for sure. After that, guys, the next piece of big news is this: 1:30 coming out of Canada. We've got CPI figures. So core CPI, CPI. You know, this is one big 3-star rating, not 2-star. All right, so this could move any Canadian dollar pairs. And then finally, at 6 o'clock, we've got Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. So again, obviously, when he speaks, he can move the pound. All right, guys, so that's the news for today. Hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you later for the live stream.